Hello, everybody. So, why don't you start with who you are and what you do, man?
Hello, my name's Jake. I'm the captain of the boys team at Broadway Gymnastics. Come here 5 days a week, for like 18 hours a week. I come here, I work hard, and I get stuff done.
There you go. Okay, Jake. Now, why did you start gymnastics? Or, how did you start here? Why did you start coming here,
Well, I kind of came of a family of gymnastics. Both of my parents were both college gymnasts, and I came in here one day, saw my sister, I think it was doing the beam. I remember this pretty well. And I was like, I want to do that. I want to be like her. So my parents signed me up for some rec classes, and pretty soon I was on the team, and I just fell in love with the sport.
You've gone through a lot of injuries in your career, right?
I very much have.
So, how do you really just recover from injuries? And I know injuries can be devastating. They can take you out for entire seasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make you not even compete. So how do you recover from those and push back?
I think what really helped me was kind of staying in that work hard mindset. I still came in every day, did whatever I could. If it was conditioning, if it was just simple swings, basics, no matter what. If I was in a boot, if I was in a cast, I would always come in. I'd always work as hard as I can. And that kind of kept me in that mentality, trying to get better, trying to improve. And when I became healthy enough, I was able to come right back swinging.
There you go. Okay. And final question. What is your most memorable moment in gymnastics and why?
That's a good one. I think right now, it was, freshman year. And it was a competition. I think it was Woo. Competition sucked. Horribly run. But what I loved about it was that it was the whole team. Whole team was there. The vibes were just amazing. We were all there.
That was the one with the... Yeah, I know.
We were all putting out our best work. Everybody was there. And it just really gave me that feeling of why I love gymnastics so much.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you for your time,
No
Jake
problem.
Brandon. So, why don't you start up with who you are, where you're from, and what you do?
All right, so my name is Jeremy Lin. I do gymnastics at Broadway Gymnastics School. I qualified for JE Nationals 4 times in a row.
Pretty big gymnast. Okay. So, Jeremy, how did you start off doing gymnastics? What got you into gymnastics?
So basically, I started gymnastics because of my brother and sister. They were already doing it before me. So I decided, why not join them? And so I started when I was 4, and I'm 14 right now.
So, Jeremy, being one of the top athletes here, bro. You're one of the top athletes here, bro. How do you really balance your school life and gymnastics? And I know they both overlap sometimes. How do you balance it?
All right, so basically, I'm still in middle school, so there's not much homework I have to do. So it doesn't overlap that much. But I feel once I get to high school, there's going to be a lot more homework, and I'll have to either come to gym late to do homework or leave gym a little early to do homework. Or do homework in the car rides.
What's your most memorable experience here at Broadway Gymnastics School or in gymnastics?
So my most memorable experience was when I won high bar at regionals because it was unexpected. Yeah.
There you go. One of the top athletes in the state or in the nation, actually. All right. Thank you, Jeremy Lin. All right. Why don't you start with your name, who you are, where you're from? All right.
My name's Ian. Palia. I'm from Boston.
Boston. Okay. So, Ian.
Yeah.
Let's just start with something really simple, okay? What was the reason you started gymnastics and why?
I was super hyper, and my parents needed some place to put me.
There you go. So, Ian,
Yeah.
you used to be a gymnast here at Broadway Gymnastics School, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. How was that experience for you, man? How was being a gymnast, bro?
Yeah, I was a gymnast for 15 years. It was a good experience. Lots of blood, sweat, and tears, but I think it was worth it in the end. 100%.
How does gymnastics influence your life now as a part-time coach and as just completely outside of gymnastics?
Yeah, I just feel I think I'm more balanced in terms of both physically and mentally. So giving back to my community is awesome. Being a coach is awesome, and seeing the kids go through what I went through is totally a sick experience. So it definitely brings my life some joy, I would say.
So now, what is like the funniest memory you have in gymnastics, and why? Because I know you got a lot of experience.
There's a lot of them, dude.
In gymnastics. But what's like the first one that comes to your head, like that piques your interest, man?
Oh, dude, we had a coach, and he had something he called his crazy German sock. He had a sock with it was filled with sand, and he had a rope attached to it, and he would swing it around at us if we're not doing like good gymnastics. So that was pretty funny. But like it was safe.
It was safe. Okay, yeah. There you go.
It was a game.
First hand, it was safe.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
First
Okay, thank you, Ian Belly. I
Yeah,
appreciate
that's
it.
what we're talking about.
Appreciate it, man. Let's just start off with who you are and what you do, bro.
I'm Jai. I started gymnastics when I was 7, and I love gymnastics, and I'm a level 8. My name's Aiden McHugh, and I started gymnastics when I was 3, and I'm a level 8 here at Broadway.
What was the driving factor? What was the reason you guys decided to join gymnastics?
I was really young, and I had lots of energy, so like my mom put me in gymnastics, and I just got really good, and I loved it a lot. I saw my older brother do gymnastics, and I kind of got inspired to do it as well.
What is your funniest memory in gymnastics and why?
Like all of gymnastics?
This is the first thing that comes to your mind that has happened in all gymnastics.
I was first doing a kip, and I couldn't get the kip handstand, so I kept like pushing away instead of pulling on top of the bar. So that was just kind of frustrating and funny because everybody else could do it, but I couldn't, so it was kind of embarrassing.
Okay.
I can't remember one.
Can't remember one? There has to be something funny, bro.
I know, but I can't remember one.
Okay,
Sure
what's your
about
most
that?
memorable moment in gymnastics then?
That was when I won this thing called the World Mushroom Championship. It's mostly just basically 3 levels of the little gymnasts, and it was on my 3rd year. There's only 3 years we get to do that. We have opportunities to do this, and I finally won on my 3rd year, which was also my last year, and I got this giant world champion belt, kind of custom made. So.
All right, well, thank you guys for your time. I appreciate it. There you go. Thank you. All right, guys, y'all can go home now. All right, so why don't you start with who you are and what you do, man?
My name is Sam. I'm a gymnastics coach at Broadway Gymnastics School.
There you go. Okay, so you've done gymnastics all your life, right?
See.
Okay, so what got you into gymnastics and why? What was the driving factor?
I mean, you start out just because your parents put you in it, right? But then when you get a little bit older, you realize that you can just do cool stuff that other people can't do. And we like that here.
What is the funniest memory you have in gymnastics, good or bad? What is the funniest memory you have in gymnastics? It's the first thing that comes to your mind.
First thing that comes... one time I was coaching at doing a birthday party at one of my old gym, and this kid he was standing on a mat and he did the wiggle, and I was like, what was that? And then he shakes his leg and a turd falls out of his shorts onto the vault table. And I was like, yo man, that's not cool.
Coach, does it happen a lot where kids exfoliate themselves on the floor?
Weekly.
Okay. Thank you, Coach Sam. I appreciate your time.
Anytime,
Thank you.
Cold and 2 Sprites, baby. Let's go. My name's Eli. I'm from LA. I go to ASU. And that's it.
I'm Jaden. I'm from Wisconsin, and I go to school at ASU. I'm studying gender studies.
Both of you guys were ex-gymnasts here at Broadway Gymnastics School, right?
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, I did the gymnastics.
So, How long you guys like do gymnastics for? How long do you guys do gymnastics for?
14 years.
Gotta be a couple weeks.
Okay. So, what really like got you into gymnastics? Like what like really pushed you to do gymnastics?
I have ADHD. When I was like 3 or 4, I was doing soccer. Instead of playing soccer, I was picking at the grass and doing cartwheels, so my parents put me here, and I've been here ever since.
Yes, I did a lot of baseball. That's it.
Guys, what is your most like? This is your like funniest memory in gymnastics that you have.
It's gotta be when Ethan fell on the P-bars and broke down in tears and threw a tantrum and sat on the floor and cried.
That's valid.
Yeah, that's a good one. Definitely a lot of the memories from Woodward, the gymnastics camp we were at. Those are a lot of fun.
All right. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it for your time. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm Alexander Trent. I'm from, here in LA. I do gymnastics, music, all that. Currently in college. Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so you do college gymnastics?
Yeah. I'm in a club team called SC United. And basically it's for all of the people who go to colleges that don't have specific gyms at their colleges to still do what they love and still do gymnastics.
And how did you start gymnastics and why?
So when I was younger, I'm talking about 9 years old, 8 years old, I was a little copycat, and I saw my sister did gymnastics, so I decided to try it out. And when she quit, I kept going. But yeah, it's something that I really loved. I quit for a while, did martial arts and baseball and other things, but nothing really kind of hit home like gymnastics. Nothing gave you that thrill. Kind of how you feel like you're gonna die every time you're gonna take a turn, but you kind of just have to compose yourself and do it anyways.
Yeah, I completely understand how you feel. Okay. How is competing in college different than competing in optionals or level 10?
Really, it's not that different, but the only thing is that there are a lot bigger guys doing crazy skills. I only placed once this past season. People are getting 15s and 14s when the average score for juniors was around 12 or 13. Yeah.
What's your favorite memory in gymnastics and why? What's the most memorable thing that has happened to you?
Most memorable thing? Good or bad?
Either. This is as long as it's appropriate, because we can't be having that for this project.
Gotcha. I don't think it's any specific one thing, but it's more kind of just a bunch of different experiences combined into one, constantly getting better and kind of trying to push yourself to get better, because no one's gonna push you to do things that you're not gonna do. It's a dangerous sport, and you have to kind of overcome that yourself. And every time you learn a new skill, then there's this feeling of satisfaction. You're dang, I did that.
Okay, hey, it's very inspirational of you. I'm gonna use that as my quote. Okay, thank you. However, can you answer my question though? And what's the most what's your favorite memory in gymnastics? What do you remember the most?
Oh, it's when I finally pulled off my cause full, this past season. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, finally did it. Placed third out of I think in regionals. Yeah.
There you go.
It's crazy.
Hey, that's pretty good, man. And that's the time you placed this last season. Yeah. There you go, man. Okay, well, Alex Trent, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Power, man.
Alexander Trent.